are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. Well, both teams have had a frustrating start to the season. Not a single win between them. Back to the keeper and go again. Towards the flank. It's being played forward. That'll be a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Looks to clip it forward. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
So it is still 0-0. That's gone a long way up and away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Hoists it forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. And he's there to clear it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Just brushed off the ball there. And here comes the corner. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. No goals as yet. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be... Oh, that is asking for trouble! Away from immediate danger. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Gets it back. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And now the breakaway. Has he found his man? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Early part of the second half then, a time at which teams can be found to be vulnerable defensively, and that is certainly true for one of the sides on show here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Goes for goal! And oh! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's played forward. It is quite a run he's making here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Battles to win it back. This is he's gone for it! Cleared without complication. It's come, big chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to hit the front line. Forward it goes. He's in, short, has a hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
He's had that real chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And the shot! And in it goes! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
And time is up. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that